Now we're going to take a Class B license and borrow 3 bits. First of all, I indicate on my worksheet that I've borrowed 3 bits, and I start from the left-hand side of my subnetting table, and I count over to the 3rd column, and make sure that I've got that highlighted or circled. If I borrow 3 bits, I have 13 bits left, because I have 16 bits to play with. 16 minus 3 is 13. My number of subnets is 2 to the bits borrowed, or 2 to the 3rd, which is 8. My host per subnet is 2 to the bits left, or 2 to the 13th, or 8192. My subnet mask I'm going to get from the table, and remember I'm only affecting that 3rd octet now because I've only borrowed 3 bits. So I will have my subnet mask be 255, 255, 224, and then 0. And if I expand that to get my CIDR number, I'm just going to take the expansion of that, and I have my 8 ones for each of the 255s, and then 224, I just kind of get that from the table. I have 3 ones followed by 0. So I count all those up, I get the number for my CIDR number. I could also do my little shortcut where I have 8 times 2 is 16, and then 3 more, so there's 19. The increment from the table is 32. Remember, that's that 2nd column that I pick up. So that 32 is what I add to the 3rd octet. Remember, it's all going to match. I'm going to add to the 3rd octet, and that's where the last meaningful thing is, or last thing I've played with in that subnet mask, that 3rd octet. So I'm going up in the 3rd octet by 32, as you can see here. My broadcast address is always 1 less than the subnet address for the next subnet. So by 32.0, 1 less than that is going to be 31,255. And again, think about how you add and subtract time and measurement, and that kind of helps you with those addresses, adding and subtracting them. My range is always 1 more than my subnet address and 1 less than my broadcast address. So I just took my subnet address column, and I copied that over, and instead of the zeros, I put 1s. And the broadcast address is always 1 less than, or the second host range is always 1 less than the broadcast address. So I did that. I just copied that over. Instead of the 255s, I put the 254s. And there you have it, subnetting a Class B license with 3 bits borrowed.